What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to the Farming Simulator 22 Feenix Moment. This is where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything's going to happen this week, and so on. So, before we get started, we have to do our first thank you of the new year. We have to thank our Elite Flock members. These are beautiful people that help support the channel every single month, and one of the perks of being an Elite Flock member is you get your name shouted out at the beginning of every single Feenix Moment. So, without further ado, let's go down this list of beautiful people. We have to thank Cat's Pajamas, Keegan F04, Mr. Matt Carter, Mr. Brad, JT Bathars Gaming, Mitch, Kobe Charland? Oh, I think, is it Charland or Charland? Either way, Colby, thank you. And Mr. Trey Knight 12, thank you guys so very much for your continued support. It does mean a lot to me, and I love your faces. Now, we move on to our next order of business, and we have to do our comment of the week. So I pick a comment every single week that stands out to me. I go through all of them, pick the one that stands out, read it out here, answer it here, because I feel this one, I feel like more people would want to know this one. And Lit Voltage commented on one of my old FS91 videos and says, "How do you make your skins? Like, what do you use?" I use paint.net. Don't type in paint.net to get it. Type in getpaint.net. The actual program itself is called paint.net. It's like a scaled down, kind of easier to use version of Photoshop. I've never really used Photoshop hardcore, but it has a lot of the same options and it's free to use. So that's the one I prefer. That's the one I've come to learn, I guess. When I first started getting into learning how to mod, I think it was King Merc that recommended it to me. So I've been using it ever since. As far as it comes to making fire truck skins, a lot of the modders, when they release their packs, will release a template for each truck, or there's a template already released for that truck where you go in, you can download the template and put it over the skin that's in the mod and just doctor it up yourself however you want it. Mostly I just kind of go off like trucks that I've seen in real life, or you know, kind of switch around the colors of trucks that have already been released and go from there. So yeah, that's what I use. So thank you, Lit Voltage, for your question. Very good question, by the way. That's why I chose it. Alright, so let's move into last week. So there wasn't supposed to be a live stream on New Year's Eve. I was taking New Year's Eve off just like I took Christmas Eve off. And, well, things changed. So the plan was, on Friday night, PJs came up with an idea to do like a kind of like a awards show sort of thing, because he had some extra Steam wallet that he was willing to part with, and we sat down, we came up with some categories, and I'm guessing he didn't figure out how to transfer the Steam wallet like he said he thought he knew how. So I kind of scratched the idea on that, because I didn't want to promise people Steam wallet and not be able to deliver, because I definitely can't afford it. It's directly after Christmas time and birthday time, so yeah, I don't have enough to cover it, so I didn't want to put the video out. If he figures out how to do it, we'll definitely go back and do it. But I kind of wanted to run down my list, because I made this list of things that I really liked in 2022. So I figured we'd go through it here and read off the award winners. And if PJs figures it out, maybe we'll do a video of itself. But I picked a couple categories of stuff I like from 2022, like my favorite game stream/recorded. Now this one's going to go to a surprising one. Is Ready or Not. I always have fun playing that game, and I always have fun playing it with the Outcast, the Posse. I always have fun doing that, so I picked Ready or Not because that was my favorite. Favorite new game that came out in 2022 was Construction Simulator. That was no brainer. I had so much fun playing Construction Simulator last year, and probably going to spill it over to this year. So I definitely, that was a no-brainer. All the new games I played last year, Construction Simulator was it. So we're moving on to our first award. I guess the award would be a shout out for now. If it changes, I'll let these guys know. But I chose the old. One of the awards I came up with was the Old Reliable Award. This award goes to someone who's always there, always shows up, and I could think of only one name that shows up week in and week out, no matter what is going on. This guy's computer wasn't even working, and he showed up just to chat in the stream. So that award goes to Tony Werner. He is OG. He's been around for a long time. You guys have seen him practically play every single game with us, pretty much. He doesn't talk. He doesn't join voice chat or anything, but he talks in chat. And like I said, even when his game wasn't working or his computer wasn't working, he showed up just to chat in the YouTube chat. So Mr. Old Reliable goes to Mr. Tony Werner. So let's go to my favorite mod. This is my favorite farm sim mod, just to be specific. There's a ton of mods for a ton of games that came out, but I'm focusing on Farming Simulator, and my favorite one would be the T800 from, I think it's like AJ Modding or something, that came out. That truck is amazing. The amount of options, the way it looks, the way it handles, I absolutely love that truck. And it has the T800 has a special place in my heart because it's the one truck that I actually drove. When my dad was working for a local trucking company, I got to drive around one of the T800s they had. So I'm a sucker for a T800, and that thing is awesome. I hope that there's updates, because there was some options for other sleepers, which I would love to see added. So hopefully it's not done with yet, because I kind of really wish they have the sleeper I like added to it. Anyway, let's move on to my favorite fire truck mod. So this goes to any farm sim fire truck, and it's going to go with the Enforcers from, I believe it was Auburn Fire that Cody put out. I think Chief modeled that, and Cody put it out. He had a whole bunch of different options. That is my favorite. It has allowed me to rebuild engine 504 from here in Harrington, and have also built a Pigeon Forge truck from it. I've built a Hess truck out of it. I've built I was working on Felton's truck. Now I'm working on Cannon's truck. I got so many trucks that I start and I don't get finished. I have fire truck ADD. Okay, so yes, the Enforcers from Cody are my favorite trucks of the year. This next one is another award. This is the Top Lad Award. This is a guy, this is for a YouTube subscriber who always comes in and is always very polite. He makes sure to say hi to every single one and participate in all the chats and let us know when what's going on in his life, and wish us the best in ours. And that goes to Chad. Chad, man, you are awesome. You are the top lad, and I appreciate you. Moving on to my favorite TV show from 2022, I picked Yellowstone. I'm hooked on Yellowstone. I know it didn't come out this year, but the current season is going on, so I picked Yellowstone because I absolutely love Yellowstone. Everything about it. It's an amazing show. If you have not watched it yet, what are you doing? Go watch it. Favorite movie? This is a weird one because it's definitely not my favorite in the series, but I went through a list and just do some honorable mentions here. We had Medea Homecoming. I'm a huge Medea fan, so I love that. The Invitation was a pretty good movie. Spirited with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell should have been it because I'm a huge fan of both of them, but no, it was a close second place. Thor: Love and Thunder, love that movie. I love the Thor movies, and that was an awesome addition to the Thor movies. But I chose Clerks 3. I love the whole Clerks franchise, and it is not my favorite Clerks movie by far, but the ending really hit me in the feels, and that's one thing I love, when something can make me feel something, and the ending to Clerks 3 hit me right in the feels, and for that reason I chose Clerks 3, because it was my favorite movie by far in 2022. Next up, for another award, I chose the ELITEST Award. The ELITEST Award goes to the ELITEST Elite Flock member, and that's PJ's. He has literally been a member every single month. He's our longest reigning consecutive member, so he gets the ELITEST Award. Moving on, let's go to our favorite album of 2022. My favorite album, of course, Impera by Ghost. Was that ever in doubt? Like, anyone who heard favorite album should know it's probably one by Ghost. And excuse me, Impera definitely did it for me. I loved every single song on that album. Such an amazing album. I highly recommend if you like kind of like a hard rock sort of feel. Check it out. It's really good. And then favorite song, just to follow up, Spillways by Ghost. It's probably it's probably like my second favorite Ghost song of all time. First being Absolution. That's my favorite Ghost song of all time. But Spillways is definitely second now, because that is such an awesome song. And I've now converted Tyler. He loves Dance Macabre, and JT loves Spillways. So I'm slowly converting the whole group into Ghost fans. It's gonna, by the end of 2025, I might have PJs on the hook. Probably not, but anyway. The next award goes. The title of the next award is "I Almost Pissed Myself" award, because this goes for the moment that was so funny last year that I almost pissed myself, and the award goes to Brandon. Brandon probably had me laugh the hardest I laughed in 2022 with this whole clip. I'll put it in here.
Plus distance.
That's what we just.
Okay, that's fucking.
Unless you want to go down south and you get more.
How many times were you dropped on?
Once. Alright, I'm just going to Tyler.
Alright! Yeah.
Oh shit.
Taking Brandon's job.
Because you jumped on your head once.
Must have been a fucking doozy.
You dropped from the second floor.
I am me, I'm a long arc.
I am me, I am.
But that whole thing is probably the hardest I laughed. So Brandon gets the "I Almost Pissed Myself" award for 2022. Okay, I moved on to my favorite streamer. My favorite streamer is KYR Speedy. He's like the only person other than PJ's who streams I watch on a regular basis, so I had to choose him. I love his Minecraft and among his content, so KYR Speedy. Favorite content creator, I went to Proper People. I love the Proper People's videos. They explore abandoned like buildings and such, and they always have some fascinating like shots of abandoned places, which I have a weird fascination for. So I chose the Proper People. The next up, we have the biggest B-itch award. B-itch award. I put B, the whole Amber Heard B picture in here, so you know I'm saying B-itch, as in like to buzz bee, and oh man, my leg itches itch. Anyway, the biggest bee itch award goes to Tyler for all the times that he ditched us, and he's just going to bed early. He's just the biggest bee itch. So the original plan was, since he got the biggest bee itch award, he beat for being a bee itch. He loses his $10 Steam wallet. It goes to the Survivor award, which I figured I'd give to CW, because I believe it was early. I can't remember if it was this year or last year. I thought it was the beginning of this year. CW was in the hospital and he made it out. So I was gonna give the Survivor award to CW, because not only did he make it through that, but the guy he shows up when he can. He works. He's a truck driver, so he shows up when he's not on the road. He's willing to play pretty much any game with us. So I gotta give a huge shout out to C-Dubs. That was also requested by PJs, that we give a special a little something to CW. So yeah, there you go. That was my favorites of 2022 and my 2022 award picks, even though it never happened. Like I said, if PJs figures it out, we'll redo the video and we'll make sure the people get their Steam wallet. But yeah, let's move on to next week and what to expect this week. First off, Feenix moment here on Sunday. You're watching it now. If not, well, screw you, man. You just missed all that. I did all that and you missed it. Jeez, Pete. Anyway, Monday will be a mod spotlight of the Titanic map. You guys knew, if you guys have been long time viewers of the channel, you guys know I love the story of the Titanic. I'm a history nut, so when I saw it, I was like, yep, download, and we check it out on Monday. Tuesday will be Construction Simulator. Still have a couple more videos of that. Wednesday will be a mod spotlight. Already recorded. It's going to be pickup trucks. I'm ahead of the game. Yay me! Thursday will be Ready or Not. We still have some videos of that. And we need to record some more, because there's some new maps that I really want to check out. So yeah, I can't wait to get to that. I should post two. No, I'm kidding. We'll just post one. Friday will be a Feenix Plays of what? I'm not quite sure yet. We'll figure it out when the time comes. Like I said, as far as live streaming goes, barring Friday for sure, and Saturday we will be back, maybe with some Construction Simulator, because I finished my jobs in ATS, so maybe we'll do some Construction Simulator on Saturday. Depends on who's available, what everybody wants to play. You know how that goes. Now that the holidays are over, we should get back in the swing with people being available and such, so we'll see how it goes. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.